Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Tanner Houck. What do you have on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Picks it up with a bare hand. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. And now, Terrin Vavra. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. 0-1. And a pitch. There's the strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Adley Rutschman, second in the AL in home runs. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Adley Rutschman, Singy, first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series. That ends the inning, so we take a break. 0-0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, and today's starting pitcher, Kyle Gibson. What do you look for here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And now the center fielder, Raimel Tapia. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now a fly ball to right center. Mullins settles under it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
1 down, base is empty. High fly ball, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting third. The third base.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And first offering is fouled off. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. To the right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Top of the second, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And he deals.
Ryan Mountcastle.
McGuire makes the play, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Next offering is down low, and that's ball one.
Oh, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado.
That's right, in 2015.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's Austin Hayes. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
One strike.
Second inning here, no score. Late swing fouled off. And down on strikes he goes, and there's two away. And here is Cedric Mullins. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. On the ground to first. Dahlbeck takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Adam Duvall at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
And the 0-1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can lope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man at second with one away. Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. First offering misses the mark. The 1-0. Left field. Hayes puts the squeeze on that one, and there's two down. Here's Christian Arroyo. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And fouled off. In the air to left center. Racing makes the catch. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. There's a strike. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
This to center field. Verdugo hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting up.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Henderson hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. That one hooked foul. Top of the third, no score. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Jorge Mateo now. First time up, he reached on a bunt single. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. And there's a strike.
1-1.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. 3-1 is on the way. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one hammered. Bangs off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now Terrin Vavra will get a chance to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And there's a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And that's a base hit. Mateo around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Rutschman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Grounded out his first time. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And here it comes. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, his second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Right side, hard hit. Dahlbeck takes it himself, 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So man aboard. Now it's the power speed combo. Yu Chang in there, and it's 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Mullins makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder,
Raimel Tapia up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. 2 away now. Here's Alex Verdugo. Fly to right his first time. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade. But oh, now this ball gets down. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's now a 2-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His second of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Righty delivers. Foul ball there. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Swings and misses, struck him out. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in, Ramon Urias. Out there to center. Tapia squeezes it, and there's one away. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in there at the knees. Fly ball down the line.
That's foul.
Chang tosses to first. Out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's in for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Next pitch just misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Mullins on at second with 2 down. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. That's out number 3. And the Orioles leave 1. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Justin Turner. Gibson back to work. And ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
To first, and a quick out, number 1.
Number 3.
Here's Reese McGuire. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And next for the Red Sox, Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Swing and a base hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Bobby Dahlbeck now at the plate, doubled in his first AB. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Next offering is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Hit on the ground to the right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's a speed threat, Jorge Mateo. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. First pitch just misses. Line drive, base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the number 2 hitter, Taron Vavra.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That one down the line, and it gets by him. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that's in there for strike 1. And it's fouled away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hard hit, right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So up next, Ryan Mountcastle. Ball 1, no strikes. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Vavra on third with 2 out. That one ripped into the monster seats and gone. Ryan Mountcastle hits 1 out. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So digging in, Ramon Urias, 1 for 2. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New arm out of the bullpen, John Schreiber. He's making his second appearance of the season. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And that's outside. Out towards right center field. Duvall under it. Makes the catch, inning over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. The wind and the pitch. Popped up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the
Raimel Tapia digs in now.
Tapia.
And that one wrapped foul.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Gets down, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here is Devers. He's already homered in this game. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy.
And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Throws to first, and Devers is set down. And that is that. And the Red Sox leave one. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3.